Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lee Marie and I teach you how to. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a really special recipe for making your very own fall-inspired melt and pour soap. Now, melt and pour soap is super easy to use. If you're not familiar with it, I'm going to link up a video here of a tutorial that I did explaining kind of what it is and how to use it. So I'm going to skip that today. But hopefully, if you've seen that video already, then you'll know what melt and pour soap is. I like to buy it in the 1 pound blocks if I'm doing any kind of an add-on or something special for the holidays where you don't need a ton of inventory, you're just doing something fun, and you want to try it out for your customers. The melt and pour soap base that we're using today is from Makesy, and it is the cocoa and mango butter base. Super luxurious, super sudsy. I love this base so much. So it's gonna go perfect with our fragrance, also from Makesy, Autumn Spice and Pumpkin Patch. This smells awesome because it literally smells everything fall. You get pumpkin, you get apple, you get spices. It's a really, really nice fragrance. It's not overpowering, it's not too spicy, it's not too sweet. It's a really nice balanced fragrance. So that's what we're gonna be using for our melt and pour soap today. We're gonna be adding a little bit of orange color to our soap. So it's gonna look really, really cute, kind of just a really nice pale orange color, perfect for fall. As always, we're gonna have our alcohol. And again, I explained in the last video, you wanna make sure to spray down everything with alcohol. When you're working with the soap itself, you wanna make sure you're putting gloves on and that everything is wiped clean. This is something that's gonna go on somebody's skin, so you need to make sure you're taking the proper precautions so that everything is clean and sanitized. Speaking of that, this is the mold that we're going to use today. I call it the Hucky Pock mold. I absolutely love this mold. It's from Brambleberry, and it kind of gives you a hockey puck. That's what it looks like, but it is such a beautiful final product. So this is what we're going to be using for our fall-inspired soap. So first things first, we're going to spray down our mold with alcohol. That's exactly what I did in the last video. You want to make sure that you are always spraying down your molds with alcohol. We're going to use it now, and then once you've poured your mixture, we're going to use alcohol again. So very, very important to have a little spray bottle of alcohol on hand. Again, I'm going to be moving a little bit fast, so I encourage you, if you're not able to keep up or not sure what I'm talking about, to check out that previous video, the tutorial I did on melt and pour soap. Make sure you've got your gloves on. All right, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pastry cutter. So this is actually a pastry tool. Sometimes it's called a bench scraper. You can find these on Amazon. They're just really, really nice to break things like wax. They're nice to cut into soap. They're really, really versatile in your studio. So I would definitely encourage you to get one of these. And we're going to cut this brick kind of like butter. So we're going to go down the center, and then we're going to go down the center again, and then down the center again. And basically what you want to do is you just want to cut it up into little bits because we're going to be microwaving this. And we're going to microwave it in 15-second bursts. So you want to make sure that you do not burn your soap. I always like to use a glass pitcher, but you can use any kind of microwave safe bowl. Glass is my preferred, and it has a nice little spout, so this is why I use this. And make sure you have a little spatula as well. You're going to need that for stirring. All right, so we're going to finish cutting up our soap. We're going to get it in the microwave. And then the thing to remember about using melt and pour soap base is that you want to make sure that you have all of your equipment set out ahead of time. It's really important because as soon as you add your fragrance, and if you're adding anything like mica or any other kind of additives or things like that, your soap base is going to start to seize. It's going to start to accelerate. So you want to make sure that you are working as efficiently as possible and you have everything set out ahead of time. So I have my mica right here. I've got my fragrance oil already measured out. We are using 16 ounces of soap, 1 pound, and 5% of that is going to be 0.8 ounces. Now, how did I come up with 5%? Generally, 3 to 6% is what's going to be safe as a fragrance oil to put into a soap recipe. So you always want to remember that you're using skin-safe fragrance oils and you're staying within the 3 to 6% range. But always check out the safety data sheets to see if there's any kind of restriction, or if you want to use 5%, but a particular fragrance is only acceptable at 3% skin safe, be sure that you're adhering to those guidelines. Okay, so our soap base is completely melted and liquid. Now we want to work quickly. The first thing we want to add is our color. And if you're using any type of powder, you want to make sure that you're dissolving it in alcohol first. Just a tiny bit of alcohol to make it liquid. Otherwise, you're going to get it's not going to distribute evenly, and you're going to get like little pockets of powdered color, and you don't want that. So I took our orange mica, I added a little bit of alcohol just to turn it into a liquid. So we are going to add that. Beautiful color. Now we're going to add our fragrance. And again, we need to work quickly. So as soon as our fragrance is mixed in, we're going to start pouring. All right, and then you might notice some bubbles sitting on top. You just want to take your alcohol sprayer and spritz the tops, and the bubbles are gone. So now we're just going to wait for these to harden and set. It takes a couple of hours. Then we're going to unmold, and I'm going to show you how to package them. So here is our beautiful autumn-inspired soap in the little hockey puck kind of shape that I absolutely love. So there are different options for how you want to package these for your customers. It could be as simple as leaving them as is. You can wrap them in tissue paper. My favorite preferred method is taking a small piece of tissue paper. So you're going to put it face down, and we're going to wrap it. And we're going to go like this until it's nicely wrapped. And then you're going to stick it in a little muslin bag. These are absolutely adorable. They are really great for small things like soap. They're really good for like the ceramic beads or like air fresheners, things like that. And then we go like that, and there is your fall-inspired soap. What's also really cute is you can wrap this with maybe some orange or burgundy ribbon, some really nice green ribbon, just to get kind of those fall colors going. So that is your fall-inspired soap from Melt and Pour. So again, Melt and Pour, a super simple way of making soap. These are a great add-on to any gift basket or anything like that. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope that you found value in it. As always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.